Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our channels, our soggy channels and networks. I'm Mike Morales in drenched Southern California. That guy out there is.
Eric Zandona in Florida's Emerald Coast.
Hey, Eric. I know I make fun of Eric's Zoom background, but that's his actual wall. So,
Yeah.
and this is my actual wall, which is full of junk anyway. But uh, we have
The messy part is off screen.
off screen. Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
usually the case. I see. I
Yeah.
don't have enough off screen to put anything. It's all messy, folks. It's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have two walls to work with. This is my meeting wall over here, and this is the tasting wall because everything else,
Yeah.
the closet and the window. That's it. That's what I got.
Yeah.
We have an interesting tequila here. It's Reserva de la Torre. This is the blanco.
Yeah.
There, we have minimal information on it. Um, eh,
Hard to see on my camera, but
well, it's a frosted bottle,
yeah.
and it's really old school though. You don't see a lot of frosted bottles with the raised
Yeah.
lettering like that anymore. So it's kind of has that old school sort of look and feel to it. This is a classic bottle, and we've seen these. I mean, I think the original years back, the original Espolón used to come in a bottle like this.
Oh, uh-huh.
Uh, so we know minimally about it, except for we did some checking offline. The distillery only has four brands coming out of it that we've
Right.
never heard of before, and this is one of them. We were contacted by the brand owner who was, I guess, the importer.
Mhm.
And yes, I'm using a branded Glencairn. And I'm going to pour mine in this Glencairn. I'm going to do the Blanco, and we're going to find out,
Yep.
what we got. Um, I'm not even sure about the region that this is coming from, if it's a highlands or lowlands. It just says it's the name of the distillery, the formal name of it is Vinicola Jalisciense. Uh,
Yeah.
so and then we have an office address, and that's all the nom list.
Tepatitlan. I'm not sure where that is.
Matitzlan.
No,
Oh,
Tepatitlan.
Tepatitlán. Okay, so that
Yeah.
would be close to the Highlands.
Yeah, that's what it seems to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, um, it's got an old school feel and look to it on the bottle. So I'm going to go
Yeah.
there and say, let's see what the taste buds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
got a
right.
promising nose.
Yes. I love that. A promising nose. You can tell when you've gone through life and you revel in the promise and the potential than the actual beauty.
Yeah.
That person's got potential.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really it's really good on the nose though.
Yeah.
Uh, would you say this
I
is baked
get
or autoclave?
well, so they say it's brick.
Oh, brick
Um,
oven. Okay.
yeah. So
It's
to me, I get it kind of leans toward this nice light cooked agave character. I'd say is like the primary aroma you get. It's a little light. There's no alcohol on the
no.
nose at all.
No, and the more that opens up, and again, I've had some spillage, but you can't tell because it's in a frosted bottle. But it does, as it opens up, it's got more citrus notes in it,
Mm-hmm.
and again, minimal alcohol. But yeah, this has got some good promise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It reminds me of like lemon leaf, like from a tree, you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah. Well, I've got the lemon
Yeah.
leaf, and I got an orange tree here, so it's a
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So you say it's more like a bit more oily because you rub the
Yeah,
oil
yeah.
on the leaf itself. You can rub your hand,
Right.
get it on your hands.
Yeah, so it has that slightly green, but also slightly lemon oil
Okay.
character.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no like there's no citric acid part. It's not the juice, it's not the
No.
flesh,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, it's nice. It,
It's a
it's a nice
couple.
combo.
Yeah, yeah. You want to dive in?
Yep, let's do
Here
it.
we go. Mm. 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 Oh my. Wow.
Hmm.
That was a burst of sweetness and flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
And I cleansed my palate in between between the last tequila that we had in this one. And so that was a surprise because
Hmm.
it had even more character and flavor that the aromas, it belies the aroma. It's not, the aroma doesn't reveal itself.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the flavor's nice. I get more of that lemon oil. Um, it has a light sweetness to it. Not quite as, the first thing that kind of came to my mind is those lemon drops. My aunt was a big fan of those. It's not quite as
Um,
sweet or as intense as that, but it's kind of in that family. Really, again, the alcohol is very light.
yeah,
Um,
the lip and gum numbness is excellent though. It's
yeah, it's very soft,
mm, mm.
but yeah, really nice, bright tequila. Um,
Nice legs and tears.
yeah,
We
this
didn't
would,
bother to look at those. And I,
mhm,
well, you get at some point, you look at the legs and tears, but you know how
yeah,
good
you
the
can see them
structure is
there.
by the way it lays on your palate.
Yeah,
This has got some nice legs and tears on it, man.
yeah. I actually like the body of it quite
Yeah.
a bit. It's got a lot of that oiliness. So,
There's a hint of minerality in it, but only in the
hmm.
aftertaste, not so much
Yeah,
on the intake.
yeah.
Ah,
So,
I like it. There's nothing,
hmm.
it's not too complex.
No,
It's not like Musica had a lot going on. We just
yeah,
got through doing Musica. This one is more straightforward.
yeah. This
The
would be, I think, excellent in, like tequila soda or Paloma or margarita. I think this would all work really well
ranch
in
water.
any of those. Yeah, ranch water.
Yeah, ranch
Yeah.
water.
So, yeah, it's re a very nice tequila. It's $35, $36. So, the solid price for good quality Blanco. So,
Mm. The more I play with it on my palate, it
hmm.
got almost buttier, but a little bit buttery. That's hard to say. Um,
Yeah.
no,
Hmm.
it got a little bit like buttery.
Yeah, it's got that oily fattiness
Yeah,
that it has. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really
Uh,
nice.
we know nothing about the process. We don't. I mean, we know the equipment they have.
Yeah.
Does it say wooden vats for fermentation or open air? Does it say anything on?
On their website, they all it says is brick ovens, I believe or no, it doesn't say brick ovens. It says Horno. So presumably
Well,
brick
it's an
oven.
Orno. It's a brick
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
And on their website they say Tahona, but on some other sources it says roller mill. So who knows? Um, and then
I
that's
don't sense
basically
any.
it.
I don't sense any Taona because it would. For me, if it had a Taona,
Yeah.
it would be a bit more minerality. You would get
Hmm.
more of the wet stone, and
Yeah.
it's not there.
Yeah.
Um, but
This to me, I think would be really interesting to see a high proof version of. But
oh, there you go.
I
There you
think, but
go.
because the alcohol is really restrained, and
Hmm.
so it'd be interesting to see it at like 50 or 55, if it still had that kind of all that oiliness kind of
Yes.
enhanced everything. That anyway, but who knows if they
Yeah,
have
no,
a
I agree.
do
I
anything like
agree.
that.
I hadn't even thought of that. But yeah, I'd like to see the high proof on this.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know what? Solid tequila,
Yeah.
solid Brandon
Yeah.
Thomas
Very
nominee.
nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Um, I don't think there's much more to say. It's there's I want to see what they did with the rest of this line though, because
Hmm.
this I would even go to as far as saying this was a good throwback tequila to when it was just solid. This is it. It's
Yeah,
tequila. You knew what you were drinking.
right.
It was tequila for everybody. The price point was okay. It
Hmm.
wouldn't break your bank. It had a I'm sure there's a story behind the name and the family, but we don't know what it is. I
Yeah, I mean, they make mention of their master distiller, but then they don't say who is what his name is. So they have like a short little kind of video that shows his face, but I'm like, I don't know who is he. So everything's a little bit vague, but the quality's there. It's nice.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I guess the bottom line is, it's I told Eric offline, it's not uncommon that we don't get any information on these tequilas. And
Yeah,
so, all we got is our palates and our taste buds to go on. And I like it. I think it's a
yeah,
solid $35.
yeah.
Wow, this could be your everyday, every Saturday night thing.
Hmm.
It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's outstanding. Well,
I mean, to realistically, like this quality, I think is what like El Jimador used to be pre-diffuser,
oh,
right?
oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Remember
So
when El
this is
Jimador used to age their añejo in a Jack Daniel's barrel, and it came with a
mhm,
metal faceplate. It was only $40. It was the
yeah,
best tequila you could take to any party. It wouldn't survive the evening.
right.
And in those days, $40 was my glass ceiling, man. And it
Yeah,
was outstanding. You're right. You're absolutely correct. So
yeah,
yes, it's a very much of a throwback tequila with a throwback price point
yeah, yeah.
because
So
I would say your next, the way things are looking right now, you got,
yeah,
you know, agave. I don't know where it's at, but you got tariffs and I think I actually think Eric that the quality of this tequila is probably a little bit underpriced.
yeah,
It wouldn't be
yeah,
bad. I'd still pay like for $40 for this bottle. I think at forty
yeah,
dollars it would actually, make some money, but I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I
But
agree.
that's my take. That's our take. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. You've been watching and listening and sipping off the cuff, and we've been going after uh, Casa Casa Reserva de la Torre. That's a mouthful
Hmm.
because you're gonna have to trill your R's, okay?
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
but this is again, I wish I knew more about the brand. It's got a nice coat of arms here and everything. So I
yeah.
imagine that there's a nice story behind it. I hope we find out what it is. But that's our take. If you folks know what the story is, leave us a comment down below. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a like, and whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.